Traveling is a wonderful hobby for millions of people across the globe. This also provides various advantages to people. Here's why traveling is important. The ability to move around from one place to the other place is the main virtue one can ever have. All humans and animals have been secured with this ability, but humans are always a step forward. We humans have an extraordinary virtue of seeing, experiencing and learning from it, and this is exactly what makes our traveling more satisfying and enriching. A person who went on a long-distance journey returned home after some years. Till then, his family had either no or very little information regarding his situation and well-being. In some thrilling cases, a person would never return. Despite of all these barriers and difficulties, people traveled, not always because they needed to, but many times, also because they loved to. And why not? Traveling not only takes us to distant lands and explains us with various people, but this also removes the dullness of our lives. This is certainly very unlucky that some people feel traveling as a sheer waste of time, energy and money. Some also discover traveling a very boring activity. However, a good majority of people across the world wish traveling, rather than staying inside the partial spaces of their homes. They love to travel to new places, meet new people, as well as see things that they would not find in their homelands. This is a very common attitude that has made tourism one of the most money-making, commercial sectors in the world. People travel for different reasons. Some travel for work, others for fun, and some for finding mental peace. Though every person may have her own reason to go on a traveling, this is significant to note that traveling, in itself, has some inherent rewards. For one, for some days getting away from everyday routine is a pleasant change. This not only refreshes one's body, but also mind and soul. Traveling to a distant place and doing fantastic things that are not thought of otherwise, can refresh a person, who then returns home, ready to take on new and more problematic challenges in life and work. This makes a person forget his worries, problems, preventions, and fears, albeit for some time. This offers him a chance to think wisely and usefully. Traveling also helps to heal. This can mend a broken heart. For many people, traveling is a way to achieve knowledge, and perhaps, a quest to find answers to their questions. For this, different people prefer to go to faraway and lonely places. For believers, this is a search for God and to gain higher knowledge. For others, this is a search for inner peace. They might or might not find what they are looking for, but such an experience certainly augments their lives. With people, with their culture, opinions and ideas also travel. When they go from one place to the other place, they are bound to meet people and share their thoughts and experiences with them. This is where the exchange of ideas takes place, and it definitely broadens a person's outlook. This makes her think in a different way, from a different viewpoint. When we speak of cultural influences and exchange, food is one of the important factors. The food habits of people say a lot of things about them. It is very interesting to discover new and unknown ways and values. They really add spice to life. Traveling also makes lifelong memories. Whether a person travels solo or along with family and friends, the experience certainly gives her nice and thrilling stories, which she can share with people back home. A good long holiday with loved ones allows her to spend some quality time with them, which in turn, benefits to renew and restore relationships and makes very strong one-to-one and family bonds. In fact, traveling away from home and spending time with near and dear ones can bring the relationship an entirely new perspective, and possibly, people may begin understanding each other in a good way. Addition to the above, traveling and getting away from our homes allows us to spend some time with our own selves. This makes us subtler and more tolerant towards others. This also makes it easier for us to meet and mingle with various kinds of people, and also explains us to live life to the fullest. Some of them travel from richer countries to poorer ones in pursuit of cheaper medication. Some others travel from inferior countries to more developed ones to get the right medication. Medical tourism is today one of the most essential parts of the travel and tourism sector, and more than 50 countries have recognized it as a national industry. Personal health is what makes travel very important. People here travel because they don't have an option in most cases. One might wonder that if a person becomes medical aid only after he reaches her destination, what importance does traveling hold in this case? Well, traveling stimulates hope in a person. As a person travels and gets more and more faster to the destination, the hope of getting preserved and living a healthy as well as smooth life ahead goes on increasing. Thus, traveling makes a person more confident towards life. Traveling can therefore be a very enchanting and inspiring experience that may help recover the quality of your life. So, let the travel bug bite you so that you experience the excitement and the serenity of life at the same time, and arise a different person altogether.